What is up there, SEO pros? Welcome back. Today we talk about Google's most important ranking factors for 2018. So these are of course opinion based. Other people might have opinions on sort of what they think are going to be the most important ranking factors. You can of course comment with what you think, and yeah, I actually tried to make this video as a quick note without doing it live. I'm so used to doing videos live at this point that when I went to go do this video when it wasn't live, I actually have a harder time talking since I feel like nobody's actually there, which is pretty odd because even now there's only 0 people watching, but because I know I'm live, I find it easier to talk. I don't know, maybe it's something I need to figure out. Either way, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, you can head over to Facebook and type in White Hat SEO Network, or alternatively you can go to the link in the description and join the free Facebook group. So yeah, let's just get started. The first one I put, and like I said, these are all opinion based, but the first one I put is content. You're of course not going to be able to rank your anything really if you don't have something to rank. So content's going to be extremely important. There's definitely different ways that you can create your content, and there's 2 different types of content really. We have landing pages and information, or in blog posts if you want to call them that. The difference between these 2 things is blog posts are usually more informational based and under like a category of information, versus landing pages, which would be more around like products or anything that would be like a service or like a home page, contact page, stuff like that. You can of course use landing pages and put your informational based blog posts on those landing pages. I don't recommend that because you can't categorize them, and some people don't actually do categorization on their site. They just have everything one level down from their domain name. I really don't recommend that for your long-term SEO plan. The other thing that you can do is you can do certain things that are really popular these days, like skyscraper posts and expert roundups and guest posts, that kind of thing. But I think in a streamlined approach, the best way you can go about doing content, especially for new sites that don't have authority, is to start building streamlined skyscraper content. One of the best ways to do this is through expert roundups, which is actually pretty underutilized in the pretty much any niche besides the SEO niche. It's highly utilized in the SEO niche. If you guys want to know how to set all this stuff up through Pitchbox and all the templates and everything to actually set up posts that are very streamlined, similar to how I do it on my site, you can see here, top White Hat SEO tools 2017, how to build backlinks, all these things. All of these are pretty much automated through the stuff that I do, and they are bringing in a lot of traffic, which I can end up selling my courses and build authority based off these. If you want to know how to do it, you can just go to my site, go to SEO courses, SEO Triforcing. It's only 97 bucks right now. You can learn how to do that, build your own authority, and then if you don't know how to get SEO clients, I have a course for that too. Moving on, the next most important ranking factor, as we most of us know, is links. Unfortunately, even though the link signals seem to be getting turned down a little bit, and you can definitely rank content without links, they still seem to be one of the most important ranking factors. And I'm not just talking about external links going to your site, but also internal linking as well. Internal linking is a great way to pass link juice to your other pages. Now, in terms of external links, you have more value going from, or having links going to you that are from relevant niches, and of course relevant anchor text, than if it was from an irrelevant niche with irrelevant anchor text. Other than that, I would say if you are going to be doing the internal linking side of things, which I spend more time doing than instead of doing a lot of link outreach, but I also do that as well, which is also automated and talked about in the SEO Triforcing course. I would say about 2 to 3 internal links per 1,000 words going to other relevant pages. If you guys want to see a YouTube video I made about internal linking, I actually have a video where I do internal link silos for about, I think, 3 hours on a stream, and wound up ranking one of my client sites pretty fast after doing it. I think it's internal link silos moving company or something. I can put it in the description later if you guys want to see it, just leave a comment. So the next thing is page speed. This is definitely something that's not only important for rankings, but important for conversions and user experience, which we know user experience is going to be on this list if you know anything about the stuff I talk about. So if you have it above, I think it's a 2-second load time on your website, you're basically not going to do as well as somebody in terms of the ranking benefits that you get as somebody who were to have under that or around that. If you start going into like the 5 to 10 second range, then you're really going to have a bad time. One of the cool things you can do is you can actually go into your analytics and, well, there's two ways. You can go to PageSpeed Insights and get a score and see what you can do to improve your website speed. But if you want to actually see what Google's Analytics is picking up, you can go to your analytics, go to behavior, and actually figure out what the average load time is just by going to site speed overview. If you want to know some ways to quickly speed up your website, you can start doing things like website caching. You can do reduce your server response time by getting better hosting. I recommend WP Engine. Google, of course, has some pretty good load times. What's some other things? I think I said image compression. You can minimize your code. Basically, just go to Google PageSpeed Insights, start looking at it. You'll be able to find some good stuff to fix. The fourth thing is mobile friendliness, as we know, and people have been ranting about this for a really long time. But the Google Mobile First Index is rolling out pretty soon. I was just talking to Barry Schwartz about this on an interview. He's saying that it's really important that you get that handled, as we know. But even if you're not worried about the Mobile First Index, not having a responsive site at this moment is definitely going to bring your site down no matter what. Another small thing around mobile, if you guys don't know, is the mobile interstitial penalty. If you have a mobile site, regardless if it's mobile or not, if there's a pop-up that shows up after after somebody visits on a mobile phone, you're actually going to get a penalty from that. So you want to make sure you get rid of any interstitials that you might have popping up as well. The next thing we got is user experience, and user experience and user intent are kind of those two things that we're going to put together, but we'll just talk about one at a time. Let's actually start with user intent. So user intent, we were talking about content earlier. Basically, if somebody's going to be typing in golden, well, actually, let's see. Yeah, golden watches. Chances are they're going to be looking for products, and you're going to be getting a lot of results based off straight product pages. The difference between golden watches and a search like golden watches 2018 is that you're probably going to start getting more list-based items. So the user intent is going to change based off the search, which means, and we're going into user experience now, if you can provide an experience based off the intent that you find, saying or providing content that's relevant to what people are actually searching for, then you're going to be able to hopefully rank a lot faster than if you were to try to rank for something like this, which is more product-based and more based off authority and a completely different intent. So that's why it's so important that when you do your keyword research, that you're not just typing in keywords, going for high search rates, and not looking at what's actually showing up. If you combine these strategies with the skyscraper posts and a little bit of automation in terms of the content creation, which is what I teach, you're going to have a way easier time than if you were to spend all your time just trying to go for golden watches and then just building links to one page and hoping it ranks. The last thing that I put is building authority, and the reason why I say that is because if we look at golden watches, just like we did, you can see a lot of these sites that are ranking for this are really big authority websites, meaning that this isn't like a search you're going to see, Joe's watches in Los Angeles rank for. And the reason why that's not happening is because he probably, if that is even a place, which it's probably not, hasn't built as much authority as all of these giant companies, which is why it's harder for most people to rank for queries like this, and you're going to want to go for other queries that are more long tail like this and list-based items usually to start out with, and then start generating authority in your niche. And then once you start generating authority, then you can start building more general content, or sorry, more content for more general based searches. But even if you have a bunch of authority, you're still not going to be able to outrank these people. There are certain ways that you can build authority faster than others. I focus on a lot of basically funneling traffic to controllable assets like Facebook groups, email lists, YouTube subscribers, as you guys know, and other things around that. So that's it for my top lists. I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys think in terms of what your lists would be. If I missed anything, let me know. I'll just read the comments and then I'll head out. iPerceptive says, hey Chase, thanks for all your info and insights. Thanks, iPerceptive. The Miriam says, how much longer before course release? So the two courses, the How to Get SEO Clients is done. It has 11 videos. The SEO Triforcing course, I think, has 7 videos, and there's 2 left to go on that. But both of the courses, I think, are already at around 6 or 7 hours. AC Penaloza says, happy Sunday, SEO pros. Thanks, man. And Shaz Hussein says, thumbs up. Cool, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, again, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, all you have to do is head over to this link in the description, join there. If you like these videos, make sure you let me know by leaving a comment or a like. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that for more great SEO content. I will see you guys in the near future. And until then, happy SEOing.